What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mike's Tool Shed. This is going to be a special little quick episode. I want to share with y'all what is inside this box, something that I love and adore, and it is beautiful, and I wanted to share it with y'all. So, this right here, what is in the box? You may or probably don't recognize this name. Is a very small knife maker, Joe Mangiafico, and here is his Instagram, and this is probably the best way to view what he has. He also has a website. I'll put the link in the description. But he makes these beautiful, like fish-inspired pocket knives, fixed blades, folders. The man does some fishing himself. There he is, right there, handsome fella. And he does drops. He does custom work, from what I understand. But then he'll do some drops, and he will make a handful of a certain kind of design, different blade shapes, different scales. All that, and he's super talented. Very. Oh, he's got some nice fish right there. Hell yeah! So his logo is a fly. He's got like a fly right there, but it looks like he does all kinds of fishing, and that's my kind of guy. I like all kinds of fishing. I've never dabbled in the fly fishing. That is why when I saw this particular style, I was like, I gotta have it. I gotta have one of this guy's knives. I originally saw one of his pieces, I think, in a Pocket Check video, maybe Blade HQ or one of those knife outdoors EDC channels, and I was like, that's sick. I need to check it out. I followed him on Instagram. He announced a drop, and I got on his website, and I snagged this bad boy right here. So, in this, and here as it is sheathed. It's got this brown confetti stuff here. And this is what it is. This is the Oris Compact. The variation, the scale style is Mahi. The blade is AEBL. Handles G10 in brass. It's a 61 HRC on the hardness scale. Blade length's 2.8, and that's when it was made. It's a cool little custom, that's, little attention to detail. I really appreciate that. And here it is in all its glory. Just knowing that this is handmade by one guy, you can feel the soul in it, You can feel that it wasn't mass-produced. It is so smooth. And let's pull it out. This is a custom Kydex sheath that it comes with. Pocket clip sheath. It's like a pocket clip fixed blade. Really nice. I like the contrast. Like, the colors don't really match, but this Topo black and teal, I dig it. I like it a lot. And actually, there's a little thing here. I don't even know if he remembers this, but yeah, right there, you can see a pen mark where he went to drill the hole for the pocket clip, but for some reason, the screw did not cover the pen. I don't know if you can see it right there, but little maker's mark on there. I think that's kind of cool, but it's a nice little sheath. It clips in really nice. But here is the piece, and it is freaking perfect. It's AEBL steel, which I like. I've had a couple knives in it. You can beat the hell out of it. You can beat the hell out of it and then put a razor sharp edge right back on it, no problem. Good corrosion resistance, which is kind of interesting because this looks like almost like a polished pitting, like it was like some steel that was left outside. But I don't think this steel would scale and pit that bad. So I don't know how he did that texture, but that unground part of the blade looks cool as shit. And there's his logo. He either has a really nice laser engraver or knows somebody that does. And then here's my favorite part of it is the scale. And it is ground perfectly smooth. There is no edge of any of these layers that sticks up higher than the other. It is just perfectly smooth. And then this looks, at first glance, it looks kind of a random pattern here. But I'm going to say these are brass tubing that he fills. I didn't know G10. This is a G10 scale. I didn't know it could look like this. I didn't know you could work with G10 like this. But these are brass tubes filled in with blue. And then I don't know if all of them are, but these seem to be like brass rivets that go all the way through. And everything's evenly spaced. And you have the blue dot with the blue dot and the brass. And then it goes down, up. It doesn't continue, but it's just a super nice pattern. If you can see this lower color here is clear. I didn't know you could do that with G10. All of this, I can't even believe this is G10. It's nice and smooth, but it's not slick. You got like a brass rivet there. I don't know if these are functional brass rivets, and if I don't even know if I'm correct or not. The bead was extra. He makes beads that match. And I'm not a big lanyard. I don't like really putting cordage on my knives, but this kind of works good because when you go to grab it, you're grabbing the cordage like right there. Helps you pop it out. I've been using this as a boot knife. I got my first pair of 8-inch boots, these Thoroughgoods, and you know what? I found out that it fits nice and comfortably, like right like that. I don't really use it. I don't really want to use it. This is a piece of art to me, but it's functional, and I'm not just going to put it on a shelf either. So it's been kind of my backup blade that I keep in my boot, but it is just really nice. The grind is awesome. You got this no jimping on this little thumb ramp. Your finger goes there, deep ass. I guess that's a sharpening choil. Really deep. I'm probably not going to be sharpening this too much. It's going to see a very easy life, but I am going to use it. It's a piece of art to me, but it's a knife. I mean, why even make it sharp if you're not going to use it? So I did use a little bit and put a new edge on it to my preferred grind angle, and I freaking love it. So that is a Joe Mangiafico custom-made fixed blade. And I can't say enough good things about it. It is most interesting, fun, high quality. It's like one of my favorite. It's my favorite knife. Like if I have to, house is on fire, gotta run out of the house, I'm grabbing this one because you can't just go to Walmart and get another one. But it is one of my favorites, and it's been my boot knife. You got this pivoting pocket clip. The way this clip is designed, it hasn't worked too great in the pocket for me. It's got this little turn down right there that's supposed to kind of grip onto your pocket, but I did try to pocket carry it, and it pulled out a couple times. That's no shade on him. He didn't make the pocket clip, I'm sure. He just custom pieced all this together and then handmade the knife himself. So love it. Check his Instagram out. Let's go back here. There's his Instagram, 5,700. Show him some love. Send him some follows. Good dude. I sent him a message. I was just curious about how many he produces because he didn't really share that, and you can't really tell by ordering on the website. But he told me it was like he makes about 10, and he's done a lot of custom work, custom orders for people. I guess people asking him to do very specific things, but I just think this one is beautiful. And this is in the Dolphin Mahi colorway, which is kind of at the top of my bucket list for fish to catch. I did catch one time, but it was like an old one that had been in a lot of fights, and it looked like it was about to die. It's not the real big, fat, pretty ones that you see. I got like the old wizard of the Mahi community. But it's my favorite fish, and I love the color of it and the way that it looks, and I just think he did an awesome job of this. And it's my boot knife. But with that, he wanted me to share the fact that he also makes titanium pry bars. So he sent this along with me with the idea that I would make a video about it. I've never had a pry bar. I've always used tools that were on a Leatherman or a Swiss Army knife or a big chunky fixed blade I would use as a pry bar, but I've never had a dedicated pry bar, and I've been carrying this almost every day since I got it. It's been about a month, and this thing is badass. I did really go nuts on the tip on something, and I did bend it a little bit, and I flattened it right back out. You can see you got some scratches. It's got this brass scale with some blued Torx holding the scale on. The back is just all solid slab of titanium. A nice pocket clip with the same screws. It's like a deep carry clip, but it's kind of below the eyelet for the lanyard, so it's not really, you're not deep carrying it. But to just carry this around for prying stuff and then not having to use something that's not meant to be a pry bar. It's a dedicated pry bar, and it's titanium. He's got his Fly logo right there, laser etched into the brass. And I didn't even think about it when I pulled it out. I'm like, oh, brass, cool. Because I didn't really know what I was getting, but it's been tarnishing up, and it's got kind of a cool finish to it. It was a lot brighter when I first got it, and now it's getting some character and some scratches on it. So, yep, right there, he's got his logo right there and there. Super cool. Check his website out. I will put a link in the description. This is awesome. I can't live without carrying this pry bar, and I think this will be the only one I need because it's been awesome. It's a good. Let's see. I don't know if we're really gonna tell anything by this, but let's just see how thick it is. Let's do millimeters first. So that's like the average thickness of it. 4 millimeters thick there, and like towards the tip, 1.2. But it's got this nice. It's not sharp. This is not sharpened. I think it's got a flat edge there and there. But like opening up boxes, using it like this, rips through boxes. I mean, it's basically like using a key. But for kind of a little prying task and things like that, instead of damaging something that's not meant to pry, dedicated pry bar. So go check out his website. I think he has a bunch of these, or a few of these at least, left in stock. All different styles too. He does scales on these that are like the fish scale style. A brown trout, brook trout, rainbow trout, mahi. He does a little bit of everything. But I just wanted to share that with you, and go check out his Instagram, check out his website. So that's it. Thanks for watching.